Hey, Timmies! Yay! Psychic Bob. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes behind today. Psychic Bob's been in readings all morning, which I love. I want to give a big shout out and say thank you to all of you who have been calling for private readings. Psychic Bob has overbooked himself, and this is why I ended up having to move this today. I wasn't thinking when I put my schedule together, so I just started putting people on the schedule because Lady Angela was away, and so I did my own schedule, which, Psychic Bob should not be left to doing his own scheduling. Anyways, it has been a great morning. I've been talking to a number of people and so enjoying it. And I'm so glad you guys are here. By the way, my hair is having a crazy day. It's a flyaway hair day. And, I was calling my hairdresser to have my hair done. And I forgot, because of coronavirus, none of the hair salons are open in my area. So I'm like, oh my God, my hair's getting long. Psychic Bob may end up becoming a hippie before it's all done. So anyway, Brandon says having the same issue with his hair. Oh my gosh. Well, we got a lot of people here. Hey, there's Christine C's here. Yay. Good to see you, Christine. Symmetry for Life is here. Chantal Hartwald's here. Christina Escobedo. Stephanie Kroll. Stojance is here all the way from Macedonia. Thomas Smith is here. Yay. Kate Pigeon is here. Sarah M. Oh my gosh, so many of you guys. Well, welcome to the show. Hey, there's Crystal Al and P. Madson's here. Well, I tell you, hi, Holly. Holly Meadows here. Good to see you. Ryan Erhardt's here. Wow. Carolina R. We got so many. Guys, if I can't say your name, please forgive me. We just got it's flying by more than I can get. But I recognize all of you, and I'm glad you're here. Well, we are going to do our messages today. But before we get into that, I got a few quick announcements for you. I forgot last night on the horoscopes video. By the way, last night late, like 11 o'clock at night, I posted horoscopes. So if you haven't seen the horoscopes video, go see that. It's in the queue right before this video. We talk about what's in the stars for all of you. So definitely check that out. Also, I forgot to mention yesterday because it was late and I was tired. I have a new painting up. And here is my new painting. And this is called Purple Potential. And this is available over at my website at PsychicBob.com. You can get a free download print copy of this. So there are instructions how to download it, and then you can save it to your computer and print it out. And you have another artwork. A lot of people have been taking my prints, they print them out, and they say, wow, nowadays with the modern printers, they look like really high quality prints, and they put them in a frame. And they look great and give it out as gifts. So if you've been needing a little gift for somebody, a little dinner thank you gift or a little birthday present or a little housewarming gift, you might want to give them a Psychic Bob original print. Now, this is only going to be up till Saturday. Yes, Symmetry for Life says it looks like a gateway or portal. Yeah, I was thinking about calling it Purple Portal as well. I called it Purple Potential because it's kind of also like the void or a door into the void where anything is possible. Anyways, this is part of my monochromatic series. I'm doing a number of monochromatics. This was all done in one purple. It's actually even just one purple layered in different ways. So it's literally one color from one bottle of paint. And it's amazing the different effects you can create with just one color. So that's been my goal to experiment with monochromatics. So anyways, thank you so much. You guys said, Christos says it's beautiful. It looks like shadow images are in the paint. It does. And I didn't actually plan that, but it's something that kind of evolved, this kind of shadow images as I was painting, and it just kind of naturally evolved the way the paint flowed. And I said, that's kind of a neat effect. This is one of these paintings where at first you might look at and say, oh, that's simple, that's boring. But if you actually spend time with the painting, and this is the secret to monochromatic paintings, spend time and study them, and you'll start to get a real sense of how much depth there is to them. So anyways, that is my newest painting. Do I paint on larger canvases? Yes, I am doing a series of larger canvases. For the weekly painting, Ashley, that's a really good question. For the weekly painting, I do small size on canvas boards because for reproduction, it's much easier because from this, I produce the print images for my website. So I have to scan them. So it's easier when I do smaller ones. And then also for t-shirt production, because this is also now available in a t-shirt form. If you love this and it looks really cool on a t-shirt, guys, you have to go see the t-shirt version. Go to my merchandise store here at YouTube. You'll see it. It's called Purple Potential. It should be right below this video. Or if you go to my main channel page, there is a store, a merchandise store tab at the top. But you can buy this in a t-shirt form. And even if you can't buy a shirt now, go look at it and see what it looks like on a t-shirt. It's really, really cool. Oh my gosh, I just saw Kim Osborne is here. Hi, Kim. Thank you for stopping in. Kim's working hard today. Blessings to you. So anyways, yeah, get this over at my website for the print and at my merchandise store for the t-shirt form. Also, real quick, tomorrow on Wednesday, we're going to have Wiccan Wednesday. All of you, not all of you, a lot of you have been saying you want to learn about the mystical blue star. So here's one of my mystical blue stars. We're going to talk about the magic of the blue star and how to work with that in a mystical, magical way. So be here Wiccan Wednesday tomorrow. We're going to cover the blue star, and you don't want to miss it. Last week, we talked about the mystical white star. We're going to have a little more on the white star tomorrow, and then we'll talk about the blue star. So there's my blue star. How do you like that? Isn't that pretty? All right. So be here tomorrow for that. Anyways, I am so glad you guys are here. And, Abominable Angel says, have you tried sculpture? I know it can't really be shown as t-shirts, Bob, but you can get duplicates of sculptures. Actually, Abominable Angel, I am looking into doing sculpture. That's one of my other interests. So I'll let you know about that. But thank you for the question. I am definitely looking into sculpture as well. You know, somebody has to try all the different arts, right? You know, speaking of arts, how you like my shirt I'm wearing today? This is my theater mask shirt because I love theater and I love Lord Dionysus. He's one of my gods I worship as a Wiccan. And the theater masks are representative of followers of Dionysus. So there you go. All right. And by the way, before we get in, I got to show you my jewelry because everybody's going to ask. So I'm wearing today one of my new pentacles. This has got a moonstone set in it, and it's in silver. It's a little pentacle moonstone. And this is a domed one. If you look at it inside, it's kind of curved. So anyways, yeah, that's what I'm wearing today on silver chain. So there you go. Now we had our fashion check and our jewelry check. Well, you know, we're going to do some meditation here so we can open the channel. So I want everybody to get comfortable. And are you guys, do you want to do the blink meditation? A lot of you have been liking that and trying that. I think we'll do that again, okay? The blink meditation is a new meditation technique I'm teaching. For those of you who are new here and don't know what it is, we're going to teach you how to do it. But the theory is that behind this, that all within all of us, there is the light. We are all from the light. And I know this from a near-death experience. Our spirit bodies are pure light that reside inside this physical body. And so this technique is to instantly access the light. It's a little challenging to do, but if you practice it, you'll get better. Oh yeah, Raven Moth, I forgot that. Raven Moth's here, and they said, clap on, clap off. Do you remember that show? Some of you guys may not remember. Back in the 70s and 80s, they used to go clap on, and like they had this device. It would activate your lights when you clap, and they'd instantly be on. Well, this is similar to that. So what we're going to do is we're going to count down from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to turn on our psychic light inside. So think of it, clap on, clap off. Some people like to visualize a button or a switch right in the middle of their chest. When we get to 1, they flick on the button and they illuminate within. So let's try this. Okay, so I want you to take your hands off the keyboards. And we're going to just settle down here. And let's just start by closing our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you to follow your breathing and let go all the tensions of the day, okay? Just relax into the day. Breathe out. And now we're going to count down. When we get to 1, we're going to blink on interiorly. See a light blink on that fills your entire body from head to feet with light. So you ready? All right. 3, 2, 1. Blink on. Ooh, I felt that. Did you guys get that? Clap on, Raven. Raven's so good with that. Yay. All right. All right. First person today, Stojans Dezelikov. Stojans says, Stojans, your question just went by. Hold on. Question. Can I get a reading about my psychic growth? Thank you. Blessings. You know, Stojans, I have to tell you, when I'm stepping into your frequency, I'm getting a lot of blue here around you. This tells me that you're opening your third eye. This is your psychic vision. So I want you to really just settle down. Try to go up here to your third eye and see like a blue circle, like a window, almost like a mirror or like a window. And when you go into that, that's going to open up more visions. But you're definitely making growth. I feel like you've been doing a lot of inner work here. And I also feel like you've been talking to spirits around you. So I want to encourage you to keep going with your development, because I do think that this year is a turning year for you in psychic development. And do you know, Stojans, I have to tell you, I was your age when I started doing spiritual work. So don't let anybody say, oh, you're too young. You know, you have to be 21. No, you can do it at any age, provided you or have the calling. I think you definitely have gifts in the clairvoyant area, and you want to turn on the third eye. So practice that visualization and focus your energy as if you're looking through a window right here, and you'll start to see. Okay. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, we got some donations. Mason Alexander McCall just donated $4.99. Hi, Mason. Good afternoon, Psychic Bob. Is there anything Spirit wants me to know? Thank you so much. You know, Mason, I have to tell you, I'm getting around you flashing yellow and gold light right now. This tells me that you've got to really listen to your higher self, listen to your inspiration. Don't listen to people around you. It's not that people don't want to help you, but you're being led by your higher self. See, our higher self, when it leads us, gives us everything we need. So I want you to listen to that. I also get around you a spirit guide who's also working with you. I get the name Alexander, not Alexander, that's your name, Alexander. The name is Alexei. It's similar to your name, but it's Alexei, Russian name. Alexei's around you in spirit. So he's going to help you to tune to that higher self, okay? I hope that helps. Thank you so much for your donation. Oh my gosh, Justin C's here. Any messages from the spirit world? Thanks so much. Thank you for your donation of $7. Justin C., I keep getting a lady here around you on your father's side of the family. This feels like it's a grandmother, either grandmother or great-grandmother on the father's side, but I'm getting this grandmother around you, and I feel like she's coming in to help you. The word she says is get moving forward. It looks like you've been in a bit of a holding pattern here with some finances or some issues around education as well. And this grandmother in spirit saying, get moving forward. I'm here to help. So I want you to call on her because she's a guide to you. I hear a few names in spirit around you as well. Clarence or Clarice, excuse me, that's the name. I don't know if that's connected to the grandmother, but I hear Clarice around you in spirit. I also hear Mary. So I want to bring that over to you and call on you, these people around you. They're going to help you, okay? Thank you so very much. Oh my God, we got more money coming in. Guys, I have to tell you up front, I can't guarantee today that we're going to get everybody in the donates. I'm going to try, but I'm getting a lot of readings, and I also want to give readings to people who can't donate money. Okay. Ashley Bubbles, $8. Thank you, Ashley. That's so sweet of you. Ashley says, I've been trying to contact my guides with no success. Who are they? Well, you have a lot of guides. You know, the average person is about 30 or 40 guides. Ashley, I get a guide around you that's a male whose name is Thomas in spirit. I feel like he was a medium. He keeps showing me 1950s time frame, 1960s, but he's around you, one of your guides. I want you to call him Thomas the Medium. He doesn't give me a last name. He just says, tell her to call me Thomas the Medium. Calling them by names will strengthen the connection. And that's where you've been sending out general energy to like people will help me. But I want you specifically now as Thomas, because he says he's coming in to guide you to your connection to the spirit world. Okay? So he's with you and going to help you. Thank you for your donation. Blessings. Yasmin's here. Hey, Yasmin. Yasmin Frankie. A small gift. I took your advice and I applied to a college near me for communications. Oh, I'm so happy for you, darling. I'm feeling very excited. Thank you, and your source. Yasmin, that is so good to hear. Thank you. Yasmin and I had a read. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but Yasmin had a reading with me. And I told she has a communicator gift, which she does. Jasmine, you are on the right path. Please keep going. I think you're going to be very pleased at how this turns out. I'm so glad you're here. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. Okay, Judy Winchester Betia, $4.99. Thank you, Judy. Hi, Bob. Many blessings. I was wondering if there's any messages from spirit or guides for me. Thank you so much. You know, Judy, I'm getting green and pink light around you. That tells me you've been doing a lot of healing. There's a lot of energy right now for new starts around. You've got emotional healing because I feel like you've been crossing through a bit of a challenging time here. And my spirit guy, Fletcher, he said, tell her she's doing really well. People in spirit are impressed with you. So I do feel that you're at a healing time. Also, there's like physical healing I get around you. And I want you to be careful, particularly with your digestive area. I feel that there's some energy there that still needs a little more healing work. So be very careful and balanced and moderate with the diet right now. In terms of spirit, I'm hearing voices as I'm talking to you here. And there's somebody named Lisa, or I think it's Lisa. I'm going to say Lisa. I thought it was Lena, but I think it's Lisa, that I get in spirit who's around you as a spirit guide. So Lisa's back here saying, we got this, meaning she's helping you get things on track here. And Lisa says, tell her to look towards summer. She said, there's a lot of new beginnings. And I get the sense there may be some financial opportunity coming around June for you. And Lisa said she's moving you forward towards success. So make sure to guide her, or to listen to your guide and let her guide you. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donation. All right. Hold on just a second. We're jumping through. We got so many calls coming in. Okay. Davy Jan, are there any important messages or advice? Oops, hold on, Davy Jan's flying by. From my spirit guides or angels, many blessings. You know, David Jan, I keep hearing Archangel Michael talking to me. And Michael says to tell you, don't be afraid. He said you have a stronger warrior in you than you realize. And I get the sense, David Jan, that you're not battling people, but you're battling against your own fear. And Archangel Michael is opening the doors to make you very brave, because he says the next few months are a lot of transition, but he's coming in to work with you. So I want you to call on Archangel Michael, and he's helping you. They keep showing me these papers here, and I do get a sense that there is some military issues that are coming up around you. Now, what's funny is I think I told you in a previous reading that I see you going into the military. What's funny now, and I got to tell you, David Jan, there may be a delay on that. I get the sense that somebody's saying your deferment or your time to go there has been deferred in some way. So that's a little change from what I saw before. But let Archangel Michael guide you. You're in a place of growth. And Michael said he's guarding you as you open your channel. So definitely a lot of power right now. Okay, I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Nicole's Spiritual Corner. Hey, Nicole, good to see you. Hi, Bob. What messages do my guides have to say? Let me see who's back here for you, Nicole. Oh, she wants to go. You know, my other guide, Doris, she's back here. Hi, Doris. What do you have? Oh, that's nice. Nicole, Doris says she's working closely with you these days also. And she says to tell you, keep talking. It looks like you've been doing some sort of conversation here with the spirit world. And she said, tell her we will be answering back soon. And I get the sense that you may actually start to audibly, like physically in the room, hear voices around you. That's Doris is helping to bring that to you. You also have the gift of clairaudience, means hearing spirit voices. But I get the sense that you're kind of in between physically hearing them and psychically hearing them. Don't worry about which way it manifests. Just listen for their messages. Doris says you also have another guide around you who is what is he? an Arcturian. He's an Arcturian spirit god from the Arcturian star system. So I think you're going to be having connections with alien messages as well. But Doris is going to help you strengthen that connection. So call on her. And what's the name of the Arcturian? Okay. The name is Akru, A-K-R-U, Akru. That's the name of your Arcturian god. So talk to Akru, talk to Doris. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Hi, there's Joyce Arendt. Hey, Joyce, good to see you, darling. Any messages for me, please? You know, Joyce, I got to tell you, I'm getting brilliant gold light around you and blue, and then I get some pink light. This tells me you've been going through a time of emotional healing. And my spirit people are saying that you've done everything well. Now you're going to have to wait. As we get into April, it looks like there's greater strength for you in the relationship area. And I feel at that time there may be a renewal around a love situation or a new beginning in love for you. So be patient. They're saying you've done a lot of work on releasing a lot of your hurt and fears. And you're kind of a clear channel now that you're going to draw to yourself people that are in harmony with you, that you don't have to worry about or feel pain with. So release those people that have been making you feel sad and let the new people come in. April's a turning point for you. I hope that helps to you. What's that? Oh, hold on. Doris wants to say something. Doris, did you say something for Joyce? Oh, Doris is asking me to tell you, Joyce, that she wants to help you as well. So if you don't know who Doris Stokes is, I want you to look her up. There's videos of her on YouTube. She's amazing. But she's been coming to me for about the last 2 years, and I've been so thankful to her. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Somebody just donated $9.99. Yenny Yen. Hey, Yenny Yen. Good to see you, darling. Angel Mun, 999 blessings to you, bud. Thank you, dear. I did a Stargate meditation to contact Arcturians. Did I have a past life connection with them? Thank you for your insights. Yenny, I thought I told you had a past life connection. Well, if I didn't, I should have. Yes, absolutely yes. This is where, sometimes I get messages before I even see people, and I could swear that I saw a connection with you and Arcturian some other time, but it might have been in my head and I never told you. So this is fascinating you're asking this. Absolutely yes. You've had a number of lifetimes with star people, with Arcturians and also with Pleiadians. I think that your lifetime was actually more recent as well, because I'm getting a lot of what I call stellar energy around you. Not stellar in the way of meaning great, but stellar meaning literally from the stars. So I do feel you have an alien energy and presence around you, but definitely keep talking to the Arcturians, because I do get a connection there for you. They keep telling me also you had a past life connection with Atlantis, and that you worked with Arcturians or had some sort of connection. I think it was like ambassadorial, like you were kind of an ambassador. Actually, it was an ambassador from the Arcturians to Atlantis, not the other way around. So yes, you were part of the star people. Amazing. Anyways, I hope that helps you. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. Somebody donated. Oh, Stephanie's here. Hey, Stephanie, just donated $5. Stephanie, blessings to you. Thank you to all of you. You're so kind to me. Stephanie, I have to tell you, I'm getting bright purple light around you, brilliant royal purple. Purple light tells me that you're opening your gifts of mediumship and that you're very close to the spirit world right now. This may sound strange, but I want you to literally walk through a cemetery with your phone. How phones have a voice recorder? Here's my phone now. I'm very visual. I have to use props, okay? So on your phone, you should have a voice recorder. See if you can get that. I want you to practice talking to spirits, because I think you'll actually get what we call EVPs. I feel the light around you is very strong. It's drawing spirits to you. So go to your cemetery. Well, you can do it in your house. You don't have to go to a cemetery. But I find that when you're starting out, you'll get better results at a cemetery. So if you're open to that, you can go in the daytime. You don't have to go at night. Let me know what you get. I'll be fascinated to hear. Okay. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh, we got so many questions here. Let's see. Cindy Fitzgerald. Any messages for my grandmother? Hold on, Cindy. Doris is here. You know, Doris always helps me. Doris, do you have her grandmother back there? Yeah. Okay. Cindy, I think I got her coming in here. I hear her saying, she said, well, I'm there every day. She's around you every day. She said that she's waiting to have breakfast with you. I get the sense maybe you've been skipping breakfast or you're rushing through breakfast. And she said, I've been waiting to have breakfast. I want you to slow down. I want you to set a little place for yourself at the breakfast table. Set one for her and actually spend some time with her. I want you to talk to her, put out her favorite foods. She said, I like jam on my toast. So get her strawberry jam, she said. So get some strawberry jam. I don't know if she liked that in life, but she said she wants it now. Put out some toast, strawberry jam, some tea and coffee for her and start talking. But she's around you and asked me to let you know that. Okay. And she says to tell you, don't worry about the money. She said this summer, the word she said, you're rolling in it. So there's definitely more financial opportunity coming for you this summer. And I think you're going to see some extra cash come in and she's behind it. I hope that helps, darling. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, somebody just donated $10. Oh, Miss Makita Love. Hi, darling. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. I'm glad to see you. Hearts. Oh, hearts back to you, darling. I don't know. I didn't know you'd be on today. Are there any messages for me today? Thank you so much. Much love and blessings. You know, Makita, I got to tell you, I want you to be very careful right now with your money. I feel like, and I'm not trying to scare you, but I feel like it would be very easy for you, like to lose your wallet or have somebody steal your debit card. Now, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom. I don't think this will happen as long as you're careful, but I feel like you're in a vulnerable position with money. So right now, if somebody calls you and wants you to donate to a cause, don't do any donations over the phone. You know, I've heard people are trying to raise money for coronavirus, but it's a scam. But a lot of us are so worried about it. Like we say, oh, well, I'll help anything to stop coronavirus. Don't give to donations that come in on the phone. They're not legitimate. But I feel, Makita, that you're in a place where somebody may take advantage of you financially. It's like trying to take your debit card or get information. Don't do that, please. Okay. Be very careful with your money. I don't see anything happening, but I'm just being given this warning for you. I think you're going to find that this week, by heeding that one, you stay safe, but two, at the end of the week, I think you're going to find that you actually have more money. And you're like, where did I get this extra $20 this week? So I think you will find some surprise money somewhere. Have you ever had that happen? You know, one time I have to tell you, I had a bank account from when I was a kid and I'd forgotten about it and I thought I'd closed it. And I had a bank call me one time. They said, oh, you have $80 still in this account. I was like, oh my gosh. So it's something like that. I get like a little money blessing coming to you as well. So anyways, you're going to have a good week. Just be mindful of your wallet, mindful of your purse, your bag, whatever you're doing. I don't know if you're traveling, but if you're traveling, I want you to double check like your wallet with you. I just keep feeling like you're sitting it on a counter somewhere or something. I'm just concerned, okay? But you're going to be fine. Just heed that advice. I hope that helps to you. Blessings so much. Thank you for being here and thank you for your donation. Wow. Oh my gosh. Let's see who else we got here. Okay. Stranger Things 1. Bob, can I please get a message from the spirit world? It feels like I'm not doing my best because I get, oops, hold on a second. Because I get criticized by the most smallest thing I do. Thank you. Stranger Things, first of all, who's criticizing you? I feel like there's like a parent figure around you that's being harsh. I get somebody like a parent figure saying, you know, you're not doing this or not doing that. You know, when we have hostile people in our lives, we have to be very careful because sometimes we perceive them as hostile, but they're just trying to help us so we don't make mistakes. But I also feel in your case that part of the challenge is that somebody is dealing with their own issue right now. And unfortunately, you're getting the brunt of it. Try to, as much as you can, distance yourself. Don't get into an argument with this person. Don't mouth off to them. If they say something, just stay silent. Because, you know, there's great power in silence. And I think that this is kind of where you are right now. I do pick up around you Archangel Raphael, which tells me that this is having a big emotional impact on you. So I want you to call on Archangel Raphael and ask him to help you maneuver through that situation. I think in about a week it's going to be different though, because when I get to next Tuesday, I feel a lighter energy around you. Okay, I hope that helps. Call on Archangel Raphael. Blessings to you. Daria McGuire, what is coming towards me? You mean what is coming towards you in the future? I think that's what you mean. Well, let me tell you, I'm being shown the month of May around you is significant. I feel that there may be new money opportunities or blessing around May. May is a transition point where you step into greater freedom. I think there's emotional freedom and there's financial freedom, but it's going to be around May for you, okay? So I hope that gives you a little help. I do want you to call on, I've got also a relative in spirit around you. There's an uncle on your mother's side. I think it's actually a great uncle. Maybe you're like your mother's uncle, but I get a great uncle around you in spirit as well, who's also guiding you. So call upon that uncle. I'm not getting the name, I just pick up the presence here, but you have a great uncle, again, on the mother's side guiding you. And they also, I hear them saying, yes, May is the turning point. So there looks like you're ready for some changes. I don't know if you're thinking about going back to school, but I'd say be open to education as well. Okay. Blessings to you. I hope that gives a little help. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh, Abominable Angel. That was so good to see you. Wow. £5 donation. Wow, that's really generous. Thank you. Abominable Angel says, I'm really stagnating at work. It doesn't matter what job I take in security. I can't seem to make it. I'm growing tired and I feel I should give up. Oh, Abominable Angel, let me tell you, hon. No, giving up is not the answer here. What you have to do is realize that spirit sometimes allows us to be blocked. They put us in that position and make us uncomfortable so that we really awaken to our true calling. I have to tell you, I feel that one of your life themes is a psychic life theme. And I think you should focus on spiritual works. I also think you have an artist life theme, an artistic life theme. And I think that you need to be in work that allows you greater freedom and greater creativity. In terms of timing, I feel like, by the time we get to June, there's a lot of energy for you to kind of do a transition. You may have to, do some schooling or, do some development. Like I keep seeing tarot cards around you. I don't know if you read tarot, but I feel like you have a natural connection with tarot that would help you develop that psychic stuff. But I think you're much more of a free spirit, and the challenge is you've been putting yourself into corporate structures that limit your free spirit. So when you say I should give up, I don't want you to give up on life, but I want you to, in a sense, give up on the thought that you have to try to fit other people's expectations. I want you to be all about you and manifesting what is inspiring you. If you follow your inspiration, you will have success. You see? And knowing your life theme is important. So you actually have three. You have a communicator life theme as well. I see communicator, psychic, and artist around you. So if your current job doesn't really honor those themes, which I don't feel it does, that's why you're struggling, okay? Anyways, June will be a turning point, but start now in developing a new way of looking at it. Don't give up on life. Get a new life, okay? And so I want you to start with daily meditation, open that channel. I want you to find what's creative for you and take that and make it something. For example, I feel like you have a gift for photography. I don't know if you've ever done that, but I'd encourage you to get some books on photography, do some research, start exploring. Maybe you do photographs and start selling them on an Etsy shop. I feel like you're going to generate your own revenue through creativity, whether it's painting, whether it's photography, whether that's writing. All of the creative processes where your talent is. Anyways, I hope that gives a little help. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness. Soul Grow. Hi, Soul Grow. Soul Grow says, any messages from my guides? Soul Grow, I have to tell you, I'm hearing a voice when I'm saying your name. I hear a voice of a lady that's around you, and she gives the name of Annie. She says, I'm Annie. And she said that she's a guide to you. She keeps showing me here that you're opening your own channel. I think you're a natural medium, and Annie helps you to literally channel through knowledge and information. I'm getting also very strong technical energy around you, Soul Grow, and I would like you to think about combining technical knowledge with spirituality. And what I mean by that is that could manifest, for example, you developing a YouTube channel where you put a message out. That could be developing an online blog, or some type of production where you're producing content that is putting spiritual knowledge out. That's where I see success for you. And I think you're at a very powerful turning point right now. And I want to put that out there for you. So call on Annie. She's one of your guides. She's going to help you with that. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Kate Pigeon's here. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kate. Good to see you, darling. She just donated $4.99. Kate, I don't know if anybody's told you this, but from your picture, you look a little bit like Jennifer Love Hewitt, the actress. You know who she is? Well, your picture looks like her. Anyways, just curious if anybody's ever said that, or, you know. But anyways, I like your picture. $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Hi, Bob. Any messages for me today? Thank you. Well, you know, Kate, Fletcher's back here, and he's literally handing me a trophy. And he said that you're in the winner's circle. You're entering into a time right now where it's kind of like if you take some risks or try new things, you end up succeeding. I get the sense around you, Kate, that you've been wanting to build a business here or branch out in a new career area. I think self-employment ultimately is where you should be if you're not already. But I see you being successful through building a business with an idea that nobody else has thought of. Like you might, for example, decide to create a business and other people will say, oh, that's crazy. Nobody's going to buy that product or that service. But you do it and it takes off amazingly well. You know, I had a client one time who had a business idea. She said, Bob, she said, do you ever go to Chinese restaurants and like eat the egg rolls? I said, yeah. She said, she told me that, she said, I find that egg rolls fill me up. Like once I eat an egg roll, I don't need a whole other meal. So she said she designed a whole business around just making egg rolls and selling them. And she has a major business now. And I did a reading for her and I said, I see you developing a business that's unorthodox. And she told me this business idea. And today she's in business and she makes a lot of money. So that's what I'm saying. I want you to follow what you want. Don't worry if it fits other people's ideas, because that's where your success is. Thank you for your donation, Kate. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so very much. All right. Oh my gosh. Josie donated $2 Canadian. Please tell me what's going on. Oops. Something I missed here. Hold on. Please tell me what's going on with my son, Jack. You know, Josie, I got to tell you, I'm getting a few things. One is a nervous issue, like a central nervous system. I feel like this is like hyperdrive around his nervous system. It's offsetting his body functions. And you may see some extremes of behavior going on, like irrational behavior or even an addictive behavior. I want you to try to get him into a doctor that specializes in diagnosing the central nervous system. That's what I want him to look at, because I feel like I get like stomach issues. I'm getting anxiety. I'm getting like almost like waking up in the middle of the night, shaking, like he's having an anxiety attack. But I'm just getting all of this imbalance, but it's coming back to the central nervous system. Anyways, I hope that gives a little help. That's where I want you to focus it. Thank you for your donation. Okay, Annabelle Wagner. Oh my gosh, donated $9.99. Thank you. Do I have any messages? Thank you. Annabelle, you know, right now, Spirit keeps telling me to tell you you need to write. I get the sense that you have a lot to say, but it's like you might be in a challenged position where people aren't listening to it right now. So I want you to think in terms of writing down everything you're thinking, everything you're feeling. It may not be that time to present that to people, but I feel like if you're holding it in the next month, you'll be able to present your ideas. I feel like you're in a position right now where it's, again, as I said, you're talking, but nobody's listening. So don't lose your thoughts and concepts, write them down. I also pick up around you a spirit guide here. The name is Troy. There's a man around you named Troy. And he says, I'm Troy of Troy. I believe he was a Greek soldier back in ancient Greece, but he's serving as a guardian for you. And this Troy of Troy says to tell you that not to be afraid, that you're safe and he's guarding you. So if you feel you need any help or protection, call on Troy. He's your spirit guide. Thank you so much for your kind donation. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. All right. Christian Druid 1313. Bob, I need to know what's, oops, hold on, we just went by. I need to know what's up with my dreams here lately. You know what's happening is, Christian Druid, I think you're at a place where you're increasing your psychic activity, and it may create really erratic or scary dreams. I think that you're also doing astral projecting at night. And what's happening is you're not going to a deep enough REM to push yourself up into the higher astral realm. And I feel like you're getting stuck in the lower astral. So you want to raise your vibration by, one of the things is I want you to get an amethyst and put it by your bed. That's going to give you physical power. I feel like you're having a little bit of struggle with the sleep balance, and that's affecting your ability to do smooth astral projection and get clear dreams. Amethyst will help you with that. But the spirit world is trying to move you to higher realms to give you lessons, but you're in the lower astral, which is really erratic and kind of crazy. So don't hold on to any fear, but use amethyst to raise that vibration, okay? I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Lenny S. just donated $5. Hi, Lenny. Good to see you. Does Chris Beaver have any messages for my sister? He passed on Valentine's 2018. I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can get anybody in back here. Hold on just a second, Lenny. Okay. Doris, yeah, hold on. My spirit guide Doris is back here. Doris, yeah, for Chris. Okay. What Doris is asking me to relate to you, Lenny, is that Chris is still doing healing. It seems that there was a lot of trauma around his death, and right after his death, he was still earthbound. He's in a spirit hospital. They've let him out some to visit family and friends, and I do believe that he keeps saying that he came to your sister in a dream about a few weeks, about a month or two ago, and to let her know that he has come to her. I'm not sure she's getting the dreams clearly, but he does want her to know that he's come over from spirit. But he is around her. The words is when he can be, because he's still undergoing intense therapy. They're saying, Doris says that in the coming months, they feel that he'll be stronger and able to come to visit. So I know it's been like 2 years now, but sometimes, you know, on earth, think how long healing takes. But he is in the light, he is safe, and he will manifest again in a dream very soon for her. But he wants to know he's in the light and healing. I'm so sorry for your loss and her loss. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh, yay. Josie says, thank you very much, Bob. Blessings and love you. Thank you, Josie. Good to see you. Tina Sellens is here. Oh, my gosh, Tina, good to see you. Lord Bob, any messages from Spirit for me? Thank you. Hi, Tina. Tina, I'm getting Mr. Casey, but Edgar Casey is back here. He's pacing up and down, and he says, tell Tina to just go for it. It looks like you've been trying to get your spiritual life stronger. And he says, don't worry about if you're doing it right, just go for it. I get the sense that he's leading you to kind of do some more meditations or to try some new practices. And I think right now is a very good time for you to step into new things. He keeps saying the word yoga to me. And I don't know if you've ever done yoga, but I'd like you to do some research on yoga. He said that you've had a past lives in India and you have a connection. He said that this will unify body, mind, and spirit. So yoga is a technique or a practice that will help you to elevate spiritually. So Mr. Casey's with you, and he asked me to bring that message to you. Okay, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Kira Lynn. Hi, Kira Lynn. Hey, Bob. Will I be able to go abroad this year to study? I have to be honest, I'm getting a delay. I think that the program will be put on hold until probably autumn. So if you can hold off till the fall, till around October, September, October, then I think you'll go. But before that, I don't see you going. Okay. I'm sorry to have to tell you if you're planning sooner, but if you can do it later, you'll be able to go. Okay. Thank you so much for your question. Blessings to you. Mary Kish. Hi, Bob. How am I doing on my spiritual development? You know, Mary, one of the things that I pick up is that you're over analyzing it. And I don't say that to be critical. I just feel like you're let me put it this way. The secret to speaking and connecting with spiritual life and spirit world is to relax into it. And I feel like on some level, you feel like you're pushing yourself, like you have to make a goal, and you don't. Everything is on spirit's timing. So one of the things I want you to do, and I'm really serious about this, I want you just to sit back and relax. Literally get a glass of iced tea or whatever your favorite beverage is. And I want you to go sit outside on a warm day or on a porch. And I want you to say, as I sip this tea, I will connect to spirit. And don't try to force it. Don't say, oh, I got to connect. I got to get a message. You say, as I sip this tea, I'll connect to spirit. And say, I welcome spirit's connection. And by just easing into it, I think that's going to give you leaps and bounds. Because I definitely think you have a lot of psychic energy, but you've been too stressed to open that channel. And it's a secret of relaxing into it. Okay. I hope that helps. Thank you for your question. That's a really great question. Oh, Carolina R's here just donated $9.99. Carolina, thank you, darling. Good to see you. Carolina's a regular here. Hi, Psychic Bob. Thank you for all you do. You're a wonderful person with a huge heart. Oh, blessings, darling. A blessing. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Hearts to you. Any messages for me and messages about selling my house? Well, let me tell you, in terms of messages for you, I am getting around you a lady here that I feel is connected to your mother's side of the family. This is the grandmother on the mother's side that's coming in around you. And she said, I'm getting that house moving forward. So I want you to call on her. They keep showing me that May, June time frame. So I think that it will go. I was doing a reading earlier for somebody today, and I was telling them that I've been getting a lot of questions about real estate market. And I think that from June forward will be the strongest time in the real estate market. So I think if you want to get the maximum amount, as I told this other person, June, and I'm saying that to you as well, because I see this as a nationwide energy. And I feel like for your own energy, I want to say be careful, because I kind of feel like there could be a tendency to jump just to jump, as they say, to move it. And I think if you can stretch it a little longer, by June, you're going to have a better deal and actually get more money. Okay. So I hope that helps, darling. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your kind donation as well. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Shannon Nicole. Hi, Shannon. Oops, hold on, Shannon. Your question went by. Shannon Nicole says, any messages from my mom who passed last week? Shannon Hunt, first of all, I am so sorry for your loss. I have to be honest. I generally cannot get a message from somebody that soon. Occasionally it happens. So I'm going to ask, but I don't be disappointed, because a lot of times when they cross, it takes them a while to acclimatize. But let me see. Doris, are you back there? Do you have anything for Shannon? Shannon Nicole about her mom. Okay. Shannon, I have to tell you, I'm not getting a message here. Doris, are you helping? I can't hear you. Hon, I'm sorry to tell you, I'm not, hold on. Is there somebody else back there? Fletcher, sometimes this happens, we get a disconnect. Shit, I gotta be honest, I'm getting a disconnect. I'm so sorry. Fletcher's, yeah. Shannon, I may have to wait a few weeks on this. I'm not getting a clear message, and I think that your mom made it over, but I'm not even getting confirmation where she is. Don't worry, she didn't go to hell, okay? I'm so sorry. I got to be honest. This is the part of being a medium. Sometimes I can't get it. I never lie about it, so I'm not getting it. But Fletcher said not to worry. Try back, and I think it's gonna have to wait a little while, darling. Okay, I'm sending prayers up for you, though. So sorry. All right. Sometimes it's that way. That's just how it is. Thank you so much for understanding. All right, let's see. All right. Laura Doss. Oops, Laura, your question went by. What kind of work did I do in Lemuria? You were connected to healing work, Laura. You channeled healing. You were like a Reiki person. You channeled cosmic energy and you did healing. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Story time with T. Bob, what am I mixed with? I've been wanting to know for years, but I haven't gotten the swab test done yet. Thank you. And I'm not trying to spam. Hello, Story time T. I know you. I have to tell you, I'm getting a few different energies around you. I get a connection that feels like East African, like I want to say like either Egyptian or Ethiopian is one of your bloodlines that I get. And I'm also getting a European bloodline. It feels like it connects to Europe, to the Iberian Peninsula, which would be Spain. And I get a small amount of Irish in your blood. So I think you're Irish, Spanish, and East African. Okay. Probably Ethiopian or Egyptian. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Good question. That's an interesting question. I'll be interested to hear your results. All right. Christina Escobedo. Hi, Bob. Any messages from anyone? Thanks and love you. Let me see if anybody's back here. Fletcher, do you have anybody? It's for Christina Escobedo. Okay. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Thank you. Doris is helping. She's kind of my gatekeeper on this. Fletcher and her are both working on this. Doris said that she's got a spirit guide here for you. There's a young girl around you. She's actually Native American. She's about 18, 19 years old, one of your spirit guides. What is your name, darling? What is that? Oh, that's nice. She gives you the name of, say that again. Eagle Moon is her name. She says, I am Eagle Moon. She's one of your spirit guides, Native American. And she said she was part of the Apache tribe. And she's coming in because she said she wants you to channel messages from her. I think you have some psychic energy opening where you're going to be able to connect to Silver Moon. And so she's going to be working with you, Eagle Moon, excuse me, not Silver, Eagle Moon. And she's going to be helping you to do some communication, some channeling. I get the sense this is like automatic writing, like writing spirits messages. And she said, oh, I have so much fun talking. She says, I can't wait to talk to Christina and give her my advice and help. And she said she's going to help you to connect to some relatives in the coming weeks that are in spirit as well. So you're a budding medium, Christina, and the Eagle Moon is working with you. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for your questions. Okay. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Oops, hold on, they're flying by. Shelly M's here. Hi, Michelle. Hello, Bob. My name is Michelle. I'm back in 2014. Where'd she go? Back in 2014, my mom passed away. And I want to know, is she okay? And I miss her very much. And does she have any messages for me? Doris, do you have anything? This is for Michelle. She goes by Shelly M. Okay. Hold on. I think there are people back here waiting. Hi, Shelly, Michelle. Shelly, I'm reading your name. I can't do names when I read My logical mind goes out the door. Yeah. Oh, I got you. Yeah, your mom's here. And she says to tell you, she said, I'm all healed up now. I get the sense at the time of her crossing, there was some trauma in the body, as if it may have been cancer or something, but like her whole body was like, I don't mean to be gross, but dissolving or breaking down. And she says, now I'm strong again. She said, look, everything's restored. She wants you to know she feels bad about leaving. She said, I didn't mean to abandon everybody. She said, but I just couldn't stay. And she said, I think they wanted me to go. They knew I'd be happier. That's her words. She said, thank you to you and to the other families who let her go. I get the sense somebody in the family actually said to her, you're released. Release yourself from the body, or send her to the light. And she says, thank you for letting me go. And she said, I didn't want to leave, but it was necessary. She wants you to know, Michelle, that she has been around you a lot in the last few years. And she said that she always visited you at night. And she said, do you remember last year when you were in that struggle time? She said, I came to you every night. Looks like you were in a kind of a challenge here with some emotional stuff and you weren't sleeping well. She was literally in the room with you at night and asked me to let you know that. Maybe you'll think back and you'll understand what she's talking about. But she said she said it was a rough time she was going through. And I don't want to get into all your personal business, but she was there during that rough time. It was in the last year. And she also says to tell you that in the spirit world, she said she's having a great time. She said, I'm walking dogs over here, or running with dogs. I think she has a love for dogs now. She's like showing me literally out in a field and she's playing frisbee with dogs. She's running. There's a real sense of freedom. And I get the sense towards the end of her life, she did not have that physical energy to be running free. And she said when she got to the spirit world, she said, the first thing I did was, she said, I ran through a field. She said, I felt so free. And she wants you to know she's with all of you. There's another person I'm hearing her say a message to, I think is a brother. I don't know if it's your brother or her brother. I just heard her say something about, I'm helping the brother through his time now. So you may have a brother, or she has a brother, but there's a male family member. It's like a brother that she's working with as well to get him through a rough patch. And she says not to worry, end of April, things straighten out for him. So she's here. She sends a lot of love to you. And I hope that makes some sense. I try to interpret it. Sometimes it comes through and I get it a little warbled, but I hope that makes some sense. She said she'll be visiting you again. She sends love to you. Blessings to you. Thank you, Michelle. Blessings to you. All right. Sarah M. Good to see you, Sarah. If my brother Scott is around, is he trying to tell me in my dream? Was he trying to tell me something in my dream the other night? Let me see if he's around you. Hold on just a second. Doris is there? Yeah. Scott? Hold on. I think we got him in, Sarah. She said, I knew he was pacing around here. Hi, is this Scott? Yeah, I got your sister here. He's really funny. He like jokes around with me. He says, now he says this in love. He says, and you expect me to talk to her? He's just playing with you. I think he had kind of a playful way when he was on Earth. And he said, tell her first of all that I'm always there protecting her. He's definitely a guide for you. And he says you're going to do some travel later this summer. He said, tell her I'm going on the trip too, because he said, I never got to go on that trip. I don't know if you and he before his death were talking about traveling or going somewhere. And he said, go on the trip, I'll be there. So he wants you to know he's around you. And he said, yes. He said, I always come to her in her dreams. He said, but she doesn't see me, or he said, sometimes I'm not good at communicating. He said, I get it it's a little challenging to keep the connection clear. He just says to tell you he was checking in on you. He said, no big message. He said, just letting you know that I'm watching out for you. And he said, and I'm keeping her safe from the coronavirus. So he's doing some protection work for you. And he said, I'm just checking in. He says, I'm looking forward to traveling in the summer. So I think you will be traveling. He's going to be with you. And he said something about, I do a coin toss to choose where we go. So I mean, he's not telling me where you're going, but he just says, I do a coin toss. But he's with you and he sends his love over. When I said he sends his love, he looked at me, he says, oh, come on, don't get mushy, I'll be down. All right. He just wants you to know he's around, but he does love you. He just is not good at saying it. He said, love who? He loves to play. He really loves you. He's fine. And he's going to just visit with you. And he said, no big urgency. All right. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. What an interesting personality he is. Thank you, Doris. Doris is taking him back. Thank you. All right. Chrissy. Hi, Chrissy. Any messages for my loved ones? Who is my spirit guide? Chrissy, I have to tell you, I'm getting around you a spirit guide who's a magical worker. I keep getting a few of them. There's I don't know if you're studying Wicca or some type of mysticism, but I'm getting a woman here that comes around you. And she's dressed in medieval clothing. She looks kind of like a wise woman. She wears a veil and she has long dress and she's holding a crystal ball in her hand. And she gives me the name of Emma. She says, I'm Emma. And she said that she's helping you with your clairvoyance. She said you had a past life as a seer, but she wants to work with you to open your gift of sight in this life. So you have some clairvoyance. But Emma's one of your spirit guides. Thank you so much. I'm also getting a family member here that's coming in. Hold on. This is on your father's side of the family. And I'm getting a female. I don't think this is grandmother. I think this is great-grandma. Great-grandmother on the father's side is around you and bringing blessings. And I just keep hearing saying that she said, I had the gift of sight. So I think on your dad's side, there's some psychic ability. And this great-grandmother comes in to let you know she's around you to help you as well. So be open to that psychic exploration. You're definitely getting people of power to help you. Okay, thank you so much. I'm sorry, that's all I got for you, hon. Sometimes they fade in and I just heard it sucks back. So, but at least I got that in. Thank you for being here, Chrissy. Oh my gosh, guys, I just looked at what time it is. Listen, I'm going to have to wrap it up. I've got to go to more readings. By the way, if you are interested in getting on my schedule for a reading, give me a call at my office. The numbers, you'll see it right down here on the screen, 703-825-3929, going by. Or if you don't see it there, go in the info box below this video. When it processes, it has my phone number. You can also contact me at my email, which is PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. That will also be below. I would love to sit down with you for a private reading. If you're saying, well, what's a private reading? Private reading is a full hour. It's you and me where we sit down one-on-one. And if you like what you've seen today, imagine if you got a whole hour of talking to me, questions, messages. We do it all, past, present, future, spirit guides, loved ones, karmic links, life themes, and all your questions, all of that. I give a lot in the hour. Those of you who sat with me, you know. So I want you to, reach out to me. I also offer what's called a compact voice reading. And that is where it's not the same as an in-person, but you can write me 3 questions and I will answer that on an audio file and email it to you. That's called compact voice reading. At my website, everybody go over and just check out my website. If you've never been there, PsychicBob.com, and you can read at my readings page about the types of readings. So we have a regular hour reading or a compact voice reading. And I would love the chance to sit down with you and do some spirit work. So if you've been saying, gosh, I would love to spend an hour with Psychic Bob, that would be so much fun, then you want to reach out to me. We can make it happen. Those of you sat with me, you know that I don't bite and it's not scary. So I would love the chance to read for you. And, since we're all inside because of coronavirus, might as well work on our spiritual lives. So give me a call today, 703-825-3929. Let's make it happen. You guys rock. Also, make sure to visit my website. Don't forget, and get your free download copy of Purple Potential, my latest artwork, and visit my merch store and pick up yourself a t-shirt of this. I have some t-shirts coming that ordered, and I'm going to be wearing the Purple Potential t-shirts, and so you'll get to see it. But go look at it at my site, okay? You can read about it and all my other shirts over there and about my artworks. So, guys, you're the best. I love you. Thank you for being here. Make sure to be here tomorrow for Wiccan Wednesday. And we're going to talk about the mystical blue star and how to work with it. So don't miss that. You guys are best. We'll see you then. Until then, may all of you always blessed be.